Spongebob Desk, Spongebob Legs. You can't play it without a Spongebob controller.
Oh, bro.
What up, Rep Pack? It's your boy here, King Reptar, back with another video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Live stream.
Live stream flip.
It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. And today, as you can see, Parker, we are in the streaming room. We're not gonna give him too much of a detailed look over here because there's gonna be a full tour on everything back here. But we still have one section of the room to finish. What section would you say looks the most bland right now?
Well, I can't move, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can't move.
You told me not to.
I didn't tell you, but I also shackled Parker's legs. When you're in the stream room, you never leave the stream room, okay? But what we're gonna do is work on this right here. The Spongebob Desk. This desk is already built. But here's some brief clips explaining how the desk was built. From legs to the top.
Alright guys, so what we're working on right now on the desk, you've seen us cut up all the pieces, you've seen us start the painting process, but what I wanted to do was paint the legs, okay? And I came up with a design that I think is gonna work absolutely perfect. You know, I'm not really no Picasso, you know, so I don't know how to paint that well. But what I learned from hydro dipping is you can always use tape to get perfect lines. You can use that to your advantage to remove the tape and have clear spots and, you know, I fix spots. So what I wanted to do right now, Parker's working on it. Right now we're doing the legs. Check it out. He's painting them yellow. You know, obviously the SpongeBob yellow. But how is a sock? This part right here gonna look socky. Yeah, very socky. You're gonna think it's Mike Tyson. But it's gonna look like what we're planning on doing is this is gonna be SpongeBob's leg. Then right here, this is gonna be white right here. Then right here we're gonna have the blue. Then we're gonna have white. Then a red, and then a white for a bit, finishing up with SpongeBob's black shoe. So the entire leg should look like SpongeBob's legs. We're gonna do that for all 4 of the legs. And this is kind of the midst of the process. I didn't start the process, but it's kind of like hydro dipping. Once we get everything done, we're gonna reveal it all, and you'll get to see SpongeBob's legs. So here we go. We're gonna do the first one very carefully. We're gonna do all of them very carefully. We're gonna start off very slow on this one to get an idea of where it's going. This is SpongeBob's shoe. Oh, look at that crisp line over here, dude.
Oh yeah.
That is looking good. Shout out to Parker. He did all of the taping on this thing. Absolutely perfect. Boom. Right there. All right, next one up, we're trying to get rid of this red. It's gonna leave the white, hopefully. Ooh, right there. We got a pretty crisp line. A couple little bubbles there. We can fix that though.
Nothing too serious.
And boom, we got the red down there. All right, do the red. I'm gonna be really careful and slow on the red just because the red has a lot of bleed through.
There you go.
Okay.
A lot cleaner than the rest.
Oh yeah. There we go. But just look at that, dude.
I know, man. I know.
It is looking like a SpongeBob leg if I've ever seen one.
Man, I ain't no professional painter, but I like it.
Yeah, it was good. All right, under here should be the last row of white, which would be the top of SpongeBob's sock.
A little bit of bleed through.
Hey, we can adjust that, but look at the freaking full form. That is spot on, dude.
Oh yeah.
That is a good looking SpongeBob leg.
So we got this SpongeBob yellow paint. Let's go ahead and paint the desk.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a summer yellow. Alright, so that's our first coat right there. Still needs some work because obviously this is yellow on white. They're contrasting completely opposite ends of it because it means white just does it on everything. So now we're going to do another coat on top of it. Gotta finish up the sides. What I want to make my SpongeBob desk out of is I was thinking I could just have the yellow top, you know, the legs look great, but I wanted to have an art style on top of it that was not really seen in any other SpongeBob category except for the comic book. So right here we got a SpongeBob comic, dude. Look at the freaking front already. We got, bagged and bored. We got, bored is right. We've already started that process though. Let's check out some of the images we already got, dude. Look at this. These all come from different SpongeBob comic books. Literally from different eras, from the beginning of the comic book series towards the end of the comic book series. I tried to find as many as I could to add on here. But man, the art is absolutely insane. You get such a variety of art styles as well that you wouldn't get from any like the screenshots from the show. You're getting independent artwork for each one almost. That's my favorite one right there. That one is sick. There are so many dope ones. This thing is scratched up because how we're doing it is actually using these X-Acto knives right here, putting the paper down, and we're just basically tracing around them as if it's a pencil with the X-Acto knife. And it's actually not going that fast. I'm just tracing it really, but just like that. And then you can remove them from there. We gotta make a bunch of pieces because clearly we still have a lot of missing space. And it's okay if a little bit of yellow bleeds through, but this is way too much yellow. So we have a lot of cutting to do. All right, so last time we left off, I said I was gonna put some of these on. Oh, they're all on. It came out great. The difficulty with it was some things definitely stuck better than other things. I mean, even when you were there, you saw the part where like, if we had a cover piece, it stuck solid, but if it was like a page piece, it was like a little bit harder to work with.
Oh, those things are really thin.
Super thinness. What we're gonna be doing today though is turning this desk into the ultimate, the 100% ultimate, I mean the muscle that is ultimate gaming setup. And I'm not talking about gaming, but I have one of those right here. I mean, we got freaking everything you could want. We got a PC, we got Xbox, PlayStation 3. What's that?
I don't know. The thing you do when you don't do the first thing. Lights.
It's a switch.
Oh.
Yeah. This is gonna be a retro gaming setup. For right now, we're gonna plug in one console. But over time, this thing is gonna be able to play GameCube, Nintendo 64, Super NES, PlayStation 2. I'm not your day up with PlayStation 1. Alright, so what we're gonna be doing is we are gonna turn this thing into the ultimate gaming setup. But let me break down how we're gonna be doing that. First off, we need to get some monitors out here. So I am about to bring a box in here right now. It's literally gonna blow. That's just a blow.
Blow what?
Your one's gonna blow up. Alright.
From being blown?
From being blown in the mind.
Oh.
Your mind's gonna be sucked so hard. Before we bring in the second monitor, because this is the big one you guys have not seen, let me show you the monitor you've already seen for those of you guys who haven't seen it. Alright, so here it is right here. We have the Toys R Us exclusive. I need to clean this thing up because it's been in storage up until today. But let's cut this thing open. There we go. The SpongeBob Toys R Us monitor. Doesn't this thing look so freaking clean on this desk, dude?
Oh yeah, man.
So we got one monitor, but now let me go with the monitors you guys have never seen, even I haven't seen. Let's get it out. Now let's pull this out. I have literally been dreaming of this day for a long time. Literally when I was a kid, dude. I was fortunate enough, I would say I was fortunate enough to have a TV in my room when I was a kid. Had a TV in my room, 17-inch TV, and I liked it. It was a good TV, but it was a regular TV. But I always wanted the Emerson SpongeBob TV. I had friends that had this freaking TV. I had family members who were adults that had this TV. And I was like, damn, I'm over here struggling with my 17-inch gray flat badass TV. You over here in Spongetown and Bikini Bottom. So now, today, I get to achieve that dream because in here we have the original Emerson SpongeBob TV. Right here, we have the original and freaking honestly amazing condition. Right here, this is the original one that was used even back in the day, but the person had it in a basically like a room where it was like kind of like a collection room essentially, where it wasn't really touched or used too often. But now it is going to be touched and used very often.
Extremely often.
But you know what's even crazier than that, dude? Is that this thing, this TV is expensive. It usually will run you about $100 to find the TV in any condition. But even harder to find it with the original remote.
Oh!
Right here, we have the original SpongeBob Emerson remote, and God, dude, you can tell how little they used it based on the remote.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So we have this now. You're seeing one of the things added to the gaming setup, the ultimate gaming setup. You cannot play vintage video games. It converts the image and the pixels in a way it just doesn't look like the old school days. It's gonna look like a more upscaled version of whatever you're playing. I want to kick it old school when I'm playing old school games. So that's why we're gonna be playing it right here on a tight, compact monitor that's actually gonna be the best visual representation because it's compact, but also that old school feel. So let's put this on the desk and let's get some of the other stuff we're adding to this, including the fish tank. Dude, that one takes a lot of space. That is a bulky TV. I think what we're gonna have to do is maybe put this one over here actually. Dude, it's so sick because then you walk in the room able to see that Spongebob. We got this one right here. So this is gonna be old school PlayStation right here. We can play it right here. And then this right here is gonna be for HOKAGE. You only look up early 2000s video game searches on this monitor right here, okay? Now we have this up here. My thing is, dude, do you think we're gonna be able to fit the fish tank?
Oh no.
We're gonna have to figure that out. Let's see how we're gonna get that on here. Alright guys, so we got the monitors hooked up, and right over here is gonna be where the fish tank goes in a bit here. But we're gonna have a plan on how we're gonna work that out because it takes up a lot of space and I had some others that I want to put on the desk. So let's check and make sure the monitors work after all this time. Stand by. Yes!
Oh, sick.
It is working. TV over here. Remote working. Oh, you hear that? That old school.
No, I did not hear that.
There it is.
Oh!
Boom. So we got both the monitors working on the ultimate SpongeBob gaming setup. Now, let's explain how the monitors are going to work. This monitor is actually going to go over here, and it's going to be a little higher, so that way when I'm watching DVDs, walking around the room, whatever, I can still see it. But then when I'm gaming, I'm obviously going to be sitting down in a more stationary position, so I want this one lined up right here so I have the most amount of room behind me. So, we're going to levitate this. First off, we need something to levitate it. We got SpongeBob DVDs right here, guys. I have, literally, I have every SpongeBob SpongeBob DVD, every single one, like all of them, every single SpongeBob DVD.
In existence.
Like pretty much like anything that was released in the US, I have the DVD. I got like 4 copies of the movie, all in different variations, okay? I got a lot of DVDs. So we're gonna use those DVDs as a riser, and also so I can watch them. A lot of these are even still sealed, as you can see.
Ooh.
So we're gonna go and make a little riser just like this. Let's go ahead and grab this stack over here. Let's go ahead and put the risers right there. We're gonna go and lift this monitor up and put it on top of these. Okay, so since this monitor is super light, we should be able to set that right there. Oh yeah, like nothing.
Oh, very dark.
So this is gonna be perfect, because usually what I'm doing in this room, guys, usually I'm actually, if I do anything that's like working, sitting, you know, hands, I'm usually sitting on this carpet doing it, or I'm over here. So that way I can see this TV with the DVDs on, whether I'm over here or over there. So we have it a little raised. Now, how the hell we're gonna fit that fish tank? Right here. We got the screens on. That's the first step. Now let's see how this SpongeBob fish tank fits right inside of here. Hey, it actually fits in remarkably well. So right here we have the fish tank on there now, but we also have to have space for the DVD player and also the PS2 to go right here. It's gonna be an entire freaking rig right here. But the thing is, we are gonna be using this lamp. You need to have a lamp. You remember this lamp?
I remember this lamp.
I was thinking a lamp to go right there.
Okay, well, are you gonna use it, the fish tank?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You can put water in it.
Yeah.
You can put fish in it.
Living fish, yes.
So, so an electrical lamp on top of water with fish in it.
I have a plan. All right. So first off, this fish tank is going to eventually have a little like metal grate to make sure nothing falls.
Okay.
But despite just that, I'm gonna fuse this right there, so that way I can actually put the lamp on top. So therefore, it has a little bit of a surface area and it's a lot safer.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, we got him on there. It looks scary, but I tell you, he is solid on there, and he's also fused onto this. So I think that is going to be just fine. So now what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and get this stuff ready. All right, guys. So we got the fish tank. Oh, notice it's a different day. So the reason why it's a different day is because you remember when I did that video on this monitor right here and how I told you it needed to have the remote because that's what makes it rare? I was right. We couldn't get the monitor to work, so therefore I had to find the remote, and that's why we're here today. I found the remote right here, the original one. It is very true, as somebody who's now lived the experience, you cannot change the source on this TV unless you have the remote.
Wow.
But you know what the problem is? This remote also takes these lights off.
Oh, it's the same kind of remote?
It's the same kind of source.
Wow.
So that's one thing I'm learning about having so many remote-based items, is that now that I have so many of them, certain things turn on more than one thing. Right here you will see we have the fish tank, and it is not filled up with the fish. It doesn't have the, you know, the world we built in there right now. We deconstructed it because I wanted to make a Patrick's House 2.0, because originally it was just the rock. You guys are like, hey, listen, one little fine detail. We got freaking Patrick's wind thing, weather thing on top. I put that on there, freaking made it out of glue and wood sticks right there. I think it looks pretty damn good though. So, and we actually made the rock a little bit more cylindrical too. So now that we have Patrick's House 2.0, Parker's gonna be working on setting this thing back up so we can put our fish back in there. And then we're gonna start adding the game consoles to our SpongeBob setup here. All right, so we got the fish tank ready, dude, and it is looking extra fresh now because it's got a filter. And I'm still gonna add the blue background from the original with the actual bikini bottom background. But what I'm gonna be doing is getting a light as well for the live stream, so you can glow this thing. You guys will be able to see it from the live stream. And not just that, the last one was made out of paper and it got wet and kind of got messed up. So this time I'm gonna freaking laminate it. If you got sick, you know exactly where it came from. Okay, so we got that right here, man. The freaking filter, it's sucking it out. I got a nice filter. We just put some in, so I'm gonna let this go for a little while before I put my fish back into it, because you have to let the water get to equilibrium. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this thing working, because you probably didn't notice, I put the freaking SpongeBob speakers right here, dude. Doesn't that look like it's made for it? Like, here's what it looked like before. Made for it.
Yeah, I mean, it fits really well.
So right there we got it. It's even got the little remote holder on top as well to hold the remote. So literally, even more made for it.
Totally not made for it. Totally made for an old obsolete iPhone or iPod.
There we go. Made for it.
Oh, there you go. And that's made for it.
You put both the remotes in there if you wanted to. Made for it. Just like that. That thing is freaking sick, dude. Now what we gotta do is get this stuff hooked up. I'm thinking, dude, let's add the PS2.
Okay.
And Parker didn't believe that a PlayStation could be so skinny. You wouldn't think it, but the PlayStation's behind me right now.
Okay.
You ready to see the PlayStation skimmy?
What? That looks like a book.
Parker did not believe I had this thing covered in like a piece of foam. Parker literally didn't believe it could be a PlayStation.
No, I did not. And then you proceeded to tell me it's a PlayStation Slim,
Look
which
at
I
this,
still
dude.
didn't believe.
It's a PlayStation Slim, the skinniest of PlayStations. This is a refurbished one that I got, but I had to get a PlayStation Slim because they are the most collectible when it comes to PS2s. I wanted to make this room just one big friggin' time capsule. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So I wanted to get the most rare, and that's a PlayStation 2 Slim. So, obviously with that, you know we're gonna be playing some Battle for Bikini Bottom. We're gonna play all of the SpongeBob games. But let's see if we can get this thing hooked up to this TV. Can you imagine playing Battle for Bikini Bottom on a SpongeBob TV with SpongeBob speakers and being able to raise the volume on those speakers with SpongeBob with a SpongeBob remote? Sponge-tastic. Dreams come true. Literally, guys, if I could have gotten this when I was 11, I would have you probably wouldn't be here today because I would have accomplished life. I would have been done. I would have been successful, and that this was the success I was looking for.
And you know, it's funny. The thing you didn't mention is that, like, you know, while you're doing all those things, you have a bite of like some SpongeBob snacks.
Yeah, SpongeBob snacks. We got the menu. We got the pineapple, and we even got the Bikini Bottom concrete itself right here to relax. And you got the water flow. I really like that waterfall.
The sound, yeah, it makes it very calming.
Yeah. All right, so we got the PS2 set up, dude. And my God, do you remember these days you had to open up your device to put a disc in it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You can't just put it into a hole and just, the disc disappeared. It's literally, you gotta put it in there. You gotta do this little thing that spins it and everything. But we're gonna be putting in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Nothing's more iconic than that cover right there, dude.
I agree. Just that cover alone, I mean, it like takes me back. I mean, I didn't even play this game much. I know I had it, but it's just that cover, just seeing it.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, dude. Old school, just remember this?
Oh yeah. You had to hear that, or else it didn't work.
Pop it in there. Close this down. And this is the controller that came with the PS2.
Right.
You hear that?
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
The buttons. This dude sent me a broken number 2. But what we're gonna be playing with is not that controller, okay? We got a SpongeBob TV, right, Park? Yeah. SpongeBob Toys R Us monitor. Any DVD, not even just these ones. I have every DVD. We wanted that option. We have the Conch Street, Spongebob Desk, Spongebob Legs. You can't play it without a SpongeBob controller.
Oh, bro.
This is gonna look so sick, dude. Tied in with the rest of everything here. Let's go ahead and pop this thing open. This thing has major sun damage.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that we're opening this one, I don't feel as bad as if this was like a fresh one. And let's add to the ultimate SpongeBob gaming setup. This 2003 plastic, pierced. All right, here we go. Oh my God, I didn't know the bottom was like that too.
Oh,
that is so badass. You got the SpongeBob logo with the jellyfish logo we got right there. That exact logo. Literally, like look at that. Did it show this? That blends in so well with this room. I don't know what else we could do. What else could go more perfect? Oh my God, dude, the sponge texture on the grips.
no way.
It's not spongy, but the holes.
Oh yeah, they're like legit holes. That's super innovative.
Like legit orifices all around it to give it that spongy. Dude, this feels like you're holding SpongeBob compressed himself into a controller. Okay, so we got him cleaned up, dude, and that looks so freaking sick.
Oh yeah.
Check out the X button. We got the flower, the circle. These are all in SpongeBob text, but my favorite thing is the Nickelodeon freaking D-pad over here on the left. And then up here we got the box top, dude. Like look at the regular controller. It's literally format changing.
Yeah.
Like
It's a completely different thing.
yeah, it is sick. But my favorite feature, when we were, oh my God, I didn't even realize that his eyes were actually the select buttons.
Oh my God, his pupils are.
They come off. They come off of the controller. But what I was thinking was, I mean, the most stressful thing about owning this controller was that nose. I was like, dude, you drop this, you do anything, that nose is popping off. I already pictured myself painstakingly trying to glue it back on before I even opened it.
Yeah, you have to be really careful with that.
It's gummy. They made it soft, like his nose.
God.
So therefore it can't break. So now let's untangle this SpongeBob controller, plug it into the PS2, and then let's see if we can play a SpongeBob game with a SpongeBob controller on a SpongeBob TV, on a SpongeBob desk, and a SpongeBob room. Alright, so we got everything plugged in. Let's hit the TV and let's see what happens. Alright, so everything's ready to go. Let's hit that power button on the SpongeBob remote. Are we good? Yes, we are good. Remote is checked in. Alright, so now we're switching it. See if we can oh, dude!
That freaking noise.
Oh my God, dude, that is such a classic intro.
I almost want you to do it again.
Let's do it again. Alright, we're doing it one more time just with that sound. Oh. That could sum up a generation.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
That is amazing. A PS2 playing Battle for Bikini Bottom on a SpongeBob TV with SpongeBob speakers on a SpongeBob desk and a SpongeBob room. Oh, dude, check it. That original Nick Gaming logo. Woo! That freaking THQ with the bubbles. Oh my god, the flashback.
Are you ready, kids?
Dude, this looks so sick on this TV.
Yeah.
That is so sick. Okay, let's get a thumbnail. Yeah. That is so sick, dude. We got the SpongeBob controller, SpongeBob TV, SpongeBob Waters, SpongeBob Conch Street, and the controller. So we have Conch Street. We still gotta add the background, but we got Conch Street. But what if we were to take a trip to a different dimension and see Conch Street? Go ahead and rise it up to the artwork. Boom. That thing is freaking hard to even comprehend on camera.
I agree.
There is so much stuff going on, but if you look deep in here, we got Hogwarts, we got the Death Star. This is basically a nerd's dream, the references on this thing. You know what all these little freaking dominoes mean? If you know what this basketball means, let me know. But we got freaking Patrick's house, Squidward's house, and also freaking SpongeBob's house. This is one of my favorite arts that actually was given to somebody I care about very, very much. So I definitely had to get this thing hung up and to have it in the room. Absolutely awesome. I think it just totally hits my rendition of SpongeBob. Very strange. Okay, the painting is absolutely sick. But below the painting, you see this space right here?
Yes.
Ain't nothing there. Something needs to be there. But we got a PS2. Check it. Boom. And you're probably thinking, what do you need? I think it needs a DVD player. How can I play DVDs on my TVs?
With the PS2.
What's that DVD player?
The console, they play the disc.
You're saying that plays disc?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Plays movies.
But what if I want to watch episodes while playing?
Oh, so to use other TV.
Yeah, use the other monitor to watch SpongeBob,
So
but then
they
play
need-
Battle for Bikini Bottom on the other one.
Yeah, I guess you would need a
DVD player.
precisely.
Or giving validation to my existence. Here it is. I bought this thing used, dude, but my god, the pristine condition. Check this
my
out.
What is that?
A brand spanking new. I mean, it's brand spanking new in the sense the guy told me he literally never used it. We got a SpongeBob DVD player, dude. This is a SpongeBob DVD player, guys. All the freaking buttons are made to be his orifice color. We got the yellow spots right there. And of course, just check out the remote. You've never even seen this many buttons.
Oh my god, like Jaws.
Holy crap. That is a lot of buttons, dude.
That is the most amount of buttons.
But this is back in the day, man, where you didn't have like a remote that had like, you know, nowadays you have the remote and then you have like 4 arrows to select the options that are on the screen. Now these days these are the options that are on the screen. That is absolutely awesome. Dude, let's just go and add it. All right, it's there, dude. It is set up. So now,
it's perfect.
yeah, now we can play friggin' DVDs, SpongeBob DVDs, play any kind of DVDs, specifically SpongeBob DVDs. Alright, so we got an episode playing right now on the SpongeBob TV. And tell me just the episode doesn't look cleaner in this setup.
Okay, yeah, it does. I mean, like, it just does.
It just looks sicker. Okay, but we have one last item, and that is going to be to finish up the ultimate gaming setup. I'm going to be able to watch DVDs on this, play PS2 as well, GameCube, whatever. But until then, I wanted to plug in one last SpongeBob controller, and that is the old nose stick. You remember this thing, dude?
Yeah, I have it.
I showed that on ADHD's Life. We already popped this thing open in the box right here. Freaking branding matches perfectly. As with the freaking, like we just talked about how the logo on the controller was exactly like this one. Not just that, the box for this one is the same as well. Just absolutely perfect with the arcade machine. Everything I picked ended up matching with this, and then the fact that it coincidentally had the Pokemon Blue on it.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was just coincidence, and it matches perfectly with the Pokemon cabinet. Like in the Pokemon sign. Like it just all happened to work out perfectly, which is amazing. That's like the best buy of this whole room, just like to tie everything together. But let's go ahead and add it, dude. As seen on TV, plug and play. Let's get this on the screen. I think though, we may have created, Parker, on YouTube, the world's first ever and only, no one's ever gonna top it, best SpongeBob gaming setup on YouTube. We did it! We did it! This is like a dream come true. I mean, I could talk about the entire room, but this was the thing that took the longest out of everything in the room to complete. Just getting the desk, getting every single piece that I needed to make it all together. I mean, Parker's here for the whole process. You can see a lot of these things were having problems, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of difficulties when you're working with old tech. I mean, we had a lot of difficulty trying to get this monitor to work, difficulties with PS2 getting it to work. We're talking about literally a decade of technology all on one desk, all from different eras to trying to figure out how to make all those things work together isn't the easiest, but when you get it all together, controller, incredible results.
Incredible result.
So now, Rep Pack, you guys know the drill. Scan it.
He makes me sick.
Alright, so now that you guys have seen everything on with all the lights working, and you've seen it,
It's sick.
it's insane! I am beyond grateful to have finally be able to complete this setup. YouTubers have freaking dreams of cars, you know, Yeezys, all these crazy things. This room right here is my dream. Like, to have all these different things to be able to freaking flash back to any time period of my life is absolutely amazing. But most importantly is doing it with you guys and being able to share this experience and you guys being able to go through those different time wormholes with me along the way. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash that like button. And also, check out the next Pokemon videos that are going to be coming out soon because I've completely gotten rid of the idea of bad packs, Parker. They're gone.
No, they're not.
Black code cards, you won't see another one on this channel.
Oh my god.
Yes. So, Pokemon card videos are changing. So I recommend you guys check out the newest ones coming out. And then also, check out this video on your screen right here, which is actually the last epic SpongeBob and Nickelodeon video where I got that controller with a joystick, but not just that, a real life Goddard. Like the literal dog from freaking Jimmy Neutron. Go check that out. I'll see you guys over there. That'll put you on a playlist of a bunch of Nickelodeon nostalgia fun. I'll see you guys there. As always, Rep Pack. Adios.